Carter High School Safety Expectations 2021-2022 school year. Carter High School Safety Team 2021-2022 school year. We have 4 officers and 1 lead officer. I am Lead Officer Officer Brown. This year we also have Officer Clement, Officer McNay, Officer Johnson, and Officer Nielsen that you guys will see very shortly in these slides. Officers may vary year to year. Carter High School Safety Expectations. We want you to succeed. You are all a part of the Carter family once you step on our campus. We plan on each of you being successful and ready for the real world when you leave high school. The roles of Carter High School safety officers. We are here to protect the students, campus, and community. We monitor and support students who are struggling with behavioral, social, emotional support. Liaison between the community and the school.
Hello, my name is Officer Nielsen. Here at Carter High School, we operate with the 3B policy. First one is going to be safe. Remind students to walk on campus, keep hands and feet to yourself at all times, solve differences with your words, and carry your student ID on you at all times. Second one is going to be respectful. Remind students to talk to each other with respect and be kind. Kindness goes a long way. Last one's going to be responsible. Clean up after yourself. If you know something bad is going to happen, tell a safety officer. Be on time to school and class. Establish a good work habit. And parents, attendance is important, and please help us to reinforce this policy. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Officer Clement, and we're going over dress code for Carter High School. Be yourself, we celebrate it. Shoes must be worn at all times. We prefer shoes with straps, not sandals, slides, or Crocs. 2, clothes must cover backsides and cleavage areas. Shirts need straps to hold them up, no tube tops. Bandeau tops and shirts must cover your stomach. Sheer shirts need tank top, t-shirts underneath. Sleepwear should be kept for home. Clothing, jewelry, and personal items shall be free of writing, pictures, or any other insignia which can be perceived as crude, vulgar, profane, or anything with violent, sexual, suggestive, or drugs, alcohol, or tobacco products, gambling, weapons, explosives, or any apparel which advocate racial, ethnic, or religious prejudice or creates animosity between groups. 6, head coverings. Please be mindful that there are appropriate ways to cover bad hair days. Use discretion when wrapping your hair. Tardy policy. Do not be tardy or late to school or class. Tardy is not being in your seat when the bell rings. A report is run daily to pull students for lunch detention. Late 2 times, warning and a phone call home. Late 4 times, 15-minute lunch detention. Late 5 or more times, Saturday school NCTI classes.
Hello, students and parents. Carter High School. My name is Officer McNay. I've been with the district 21 years, and I'm also a coach here at Carter. After school activities. Students are here for sports, must go to their coach directly after school. Late practice students need to go to study hall or tutoring while waiting for their sport to start. Spectators for sports. Identification cards are required for entrance for anyone who looks under 20. No bags or backpacks to sporting events. Exceptions, medical bags, diaper bags will be searched. Small wallet, clutch purses are acceptable.
Good evening, parents. My name is Officer Johnson. I'm here at Carter High School. I've been with the district 2 years. I'll be going over other rules. Selling anything on campus is against the rules. If you are caught selling chips for the first time, we will just take the bags. You pick it up at the end of the day. The second time, parent guardian has to come to pick up the bag. The third time, parent must pick up the bag and a restorative conversation will take place. The fourth time will result in a suspension. If you have a concern about this policy, please come and see me. Skateboards, bats, tennis rackets. Skateboards, baseball bats, and tennis rackets are not allowed on campus during the day. Skateboards must be placed in a cage in the bike rack area. Lock not provided. Baseball, softball, tennis must talk to your coach to arrange a way to store the equipment during the day. These are not allowed to be stored in a classroom.
Good evening. My name is Officer Nielsen. Today I'm going to be going over a couple of the rules we have in place for parents coming on campus. First rule we have is going to be all visitors must check in at the front desk. Reception will not be responsible for items left for students. Kids will not be able to pick up items left at reception until after the completion of the school day. Please be prepared to provide identification and information regarding your visit. A 24-hour notice must be provided to office staff prior to your visit of a classroom. If you see an officer and you are without the proper pass, they will escort you to the front of the office. Thank you.
Additional safety supports. We have girls' circles for the young ladies to discuss their concerns. We have boys' council for the young men to discuss their concerns. Mentorship, NCTI, drug, alcohol, and gang prevention classes. Saturday attendance support. COVID protocols. Mask on for safety. ID visible while we are wearing masks. This helps us identify students who belong to Carter High School. You can use a lanyard or an ID badge clip.
Hello, my name is Officer Nielsen. I'm here to speak to you guys on a few things that can get students suspended. These can get you removed from school, known as suspension. However, we provide interventions prior to suspension whenever possible. A few of the things are fighting on campus, which can also result in a fine, bullying and harassment, drugs and alcohol offenses, in which can also result in NCTI classes, weapons and knives of any size, vandalism of any kind, stealing or being in possession of stolen property, profanity directed towards staff or students, sexual harassment, or obscene websites or acts on campus. Thank you.
Students and parents, this now concludes our safeties presentation from Carter High School. We are looking forward to an amazing school year for everyone. Thank you for tuning in.